Over the last decade, there's been an increased awareness of the impacts of natural disasters.
When you look at the night sky, you see stars, and if you use a telescope, we can see galaxies. But we're still very limited with the number of galaxies that we're able to observe in the night sky in the very distant universe.
I'm really fascinated by the medieval notion of order, ordering the universe, ordering the household, ordering the body.
The UK is currently faced with potential future energy shortages. Through the Durham Energy Institute, we get the opportunity to work with a whole range of researchers from a lot of different disciplines, and that really helps because it brings different perspectives to what we're trying to do.
Durham is a fantastic place to develop research.
The research group in Durham contains some of the world's leading researchers into astronomy, cosmology and galaxy formation.
The university's also been fantastic in providing the laboratories for the experimental work we do, and also we've got some excellent equipment for taking out into the field and capturing new and innovative types of data.
We have access to some of the world's leading telescope facilities. We're able to take some of the most distant observations of galaxies and the most detailed observations of galaxies that have ever been made.
Not many universities have a whopping great Romanesque cathedral on their doorstep. Resources for studying the Middle Ages at Durham are considerable. It's in the fabric and the very makeup of the place.
In Durham, the undergraduate students, the postgraduate students and the postdocs and the staff members themselves are all given access to these state-of-the-art facilities. And that means that all students at all levels can get involved in some of the cutting-edge research that is carried out in Durham.
A really nice thing to be able to do is actually take our undergraduates out into the field and to show them the research that we're doing, give them hands-on experience, getting their fingers dirty.
The students at Durham get the opportunity to get involved in some of the research that's going on with respect to geothermal energy. We take the students to look at the mines to enable them to understand the geology at depth. So there's lots of opportunities for both undergraduates and postgraduates.
We have a fairly integrated process. In the case of our MA and PhD students, they provide a good part of the driving force. This is the liveliness and the real life of the institute. This is as much about learning with them as teaching to them. This is a fantastic place to do what I do. We have projects which run alongside our own main research projects. PhD work supports and is supported by our research projects. This is the same for MA students and indeed with our undergraduate programmes too.
Many of our projects are funded by industry, and that offers the students potential in the future for work placements and jobs.
Being at Durham University has been really good for my research, which allows us to answer questions which you perhaps couldn't do in other places. I think it's quite a unique opportunity.
I arrived at Durham 10 years ago. It's been a wonderful 10 years and I'm looking forward to many more. This has been a tremendous place for making contacts, for fantastic resources with which to carry out research, to take that research forward and to have fantastic students to teach this to and with. To develop your thought with such colleagues, with such resources, it's the natural thing to do.